Hey guys, Neely here. I'm coming in for my January grocery haul. I did things a little bit differently this month because I had a lot of stuff right at the beginning of the month, so I didn't need to go shopping right away. So I just did a real small grocery shopping trip on the 1st, and I showed you a lot of that on my What I Eat in a Day video, and it was a lot of produce. That's mostly when I do my weekly trips, it's usually just enough produce to get us through. But I do like to do one big shopping trip for all of our staples. So that's what I did today. But like I said, I had a lot of stuff, and I got a lot of deals last month because there was a lot of good deals for around the holidays. So I really stocked up on a lot of things, so I didn't need a lot. So as far as monthly grocery shopping trips go, this is one of the smaller ones. We went 4 places, and I'm gonna start with Costco. I'll start back here. I got my favorite coffee. It's the organic rainforest blend. I got some strawberries for smoothies, some apple cider vinegar, been using that a lot in Good Girl Moonshine. I got a thing of avocado oil. It's my favorite cooking oil. Applesauce, the kids eat this, and I use it in my grain-free waffles that we make every single month. I got 4 packs of bananas, a rotisserie chicken just to have a little bit of easy food for the kids to grab, something that I don't have to cook, which is nice. Got organic maple syrup for the kids. I got a giant jug of coconut oil, organic, virgin, unrefined, cold pressed, all the good stuff. I just ran out of my other giant bucket that took me a while to get through, so I had to take the plunge and buy another giant one. And then we have a package of cheese sticks for the kids. I had a bunch of cheese sticks left over from last month, so I just needed 1 pack. The kids usually go through about 2 packs a month. Cucumbers, cauliflower rice. I've made cauliflower rice many times, but I had never bought it. It's becoming more popular, it seems like. So I just grabbed that to have something easy. Sometimes I'm busy, and it's just nice to have something to throw into the pan real fast without having too much prep. Mushrooms. I usually get the Black Forest ham that they have at Costco, but this one actually was cheaper per pound than the other one. I think the other one was $2.79 and this one was $2.29 per pound. So I decided to go with this one. We've never tried it before, but it looked really good. I'm going to slice it up for sandwiches and just dice up some of it for like potato soup and that kind of thing. And then I got 4 loaves of the sourdough bread. I'm going to be making freezer sandwiches with these for my husband for his lunches. The other 3 places that we went, we got just a few things at each place. We get most of our stuff at Costco, but we went to Trader Joe's. I like the hot dogs they have there. They're fairly good quality, and when you buy fairly good quality hot dogs, they're usually really expensive, and they are kind of expensive at Trader Joe's too, but they seem to be the best price that I can find. So I got 4 packs of these, and I am going to be doing hot dog wraps, freezer hot dog wraps. I make a dough and then wrap the hot dogs in them and then freeze them. And then when I'm ready to cook, I just pull them out of the freezer and let them thaw for a little while and then bake them. So it's easy to have. They're kind of like pretzel rolls because I sprinkle them with some coarse salt at the end. And everybody really loves those. If you're interested in me making a recipe video on that, let me know. I was out of time. So I got some time. And I saw these at Trader Joe's before I saw the one at Costco, and I grabbed these. These are frozen, so that'll be nice just to have these in the freezer and not have to worry about using them up super quick. Just something that I can grab real fast if I need something. And I got some almond meal. I'm not doing a lot of baking, but I did want to do a batch of the baking mix that I make. I have a recipe video on that, and it's a copycat recipe of the THM baking blend, and it just calls for a tiny bit of almond meal. I try not to use a lot of it. I don't use almond heavy recipes, but when I mix up the baking mix, it's primarily other things and just a little bit of almond meal in there. So that's why I got this. Then we also went to our local health food store, New Seasons Market. I got just a few things there. I got some basil and some mint leaves. There's a salad recipe that I want to try, and it calls for both of these. It sounds really good. So I'm going to do that. I got a few of these little snacks for me. These things are so good. And if you're very sensitive to like a seaweed smell or taste, you won't like them, but I love them, and the onion are my favorite. They're super savory, and they're super low calorie, 15 calories for 1 whole pack. So it's a fun little snack to have if you're doing any kind of a low calorie cycle. So I will enjoy these every once in a while. I also got my favorite kimchi. I already opened it because I had some for lunch. This kimchi is absolutely delicious, and again, it's super low calorie, 10 calories per 2 tablespoons, but it adds so much flavor to whatever you put it on. A lot of times when you eat low calorie, it's very low flavor as well, but this is definitely one thing you can add to up the flavor, and not to mention the probiotic benefits and all the digestive benefits. It's all around a great food. This is definitely my favorite brand. I could just like eat it with a spoon. It's so good. Then I got some coconut aminos. I don't do well with soy, so I stay away from soy sauce. So this is nice for any Asian style meals that I make. And then just a few Fuji apples. Then the last place was our local Asian market. I got a whole bunch of this sweet potato flour, like I show you every single grocery haul, because we make waffles with those, grain-free waffles that the kids love and eat every single day. So I always stock up. I'm gonna be doing a big batch of waffle mix like I do every month. I got a couple arrowroot starch. I make the German pancakes or Dutch baby pancakes, same thing, with arrowroot powder. So I got enough to make a batch of those. And then I also got this fish sauce. It's great for adding flavor. You do have to be careful about fish sauce because a lot of times they can have MSG and other crazy stuff added, but this one was just fish extract, water, and salt, so it was a good one. So I have here in my planner a grocery budget tracker, and I just want to give you a peek at it. So on the first, I went to a couple places, and that's where I got the great produce and a few other things that we really needed for the first week. And Winco, I just need one little thing there. And then these 4 are from our trip today. So you can see the prices here, $35.92 at Trader Joe's, $29.25 at the Fubon Market, our Asian market, $148.35 at Costco, and $33.44 at New Seasons. And this trip, all in all, was about $250. And so that leaves me with $308 for the rest of the month. We start with $600. And that's more than I usually have at this point in the month. Usually at this point in the month, I have like $150, $200 left just for produce. But since we had such an abundance of things stashed in our freezer, because we stocked up on a lot of things, I was able to spend a little bit less than normal. So I'm just gonna hold on to whatever I don't spend, that I don't need to spend, and I will either stock up if some great deal comes along. I'll have some extra money to stock up on. Possibly at the end of the month, if I have money left over, I will place a big Zycon Fresh order if I need any meat, because that's a great way to get great prices on meat in bulk. And it is very nice to be able to start the year with a surplus rather than a deficit. So I will be thrilled if I have money left over from our budget this month that we can just put away and save for when amazing deals come along. Real quick, I also wanted to show you these baskets that I got from Costco a few days ago. We have this bowl here that I've been using for produce, but I really needed more produce storage because we've been eating lots of produce, especially since we did the Whole30. And these baskets, they fit perfectly right here under my little table here. And I think it was $19.99 for the 2 baskets. They have these little signs that apparently you can write with chalk on. I don't expect that I will use them, but I just have them hanging here just in case. But anyways, they were super cute, and they come apart so you can put one place and one another, and they stack really well, and it was just a cool find. So that's it, guys. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will be back again soon. Bye, guys.